Hello and welcome. My name is Erlene Tilton. I'm so glad that you have joined me here tonight for this very, very important topic. I feel, especially at this time of year, to lower your stress while improving your energy, your sleep, and emotions. I'm really excited to share this because many years ago, I had so many health challenges. And it just really came down to the fact that as I look around, there's so many other people that are struggling just like I was. I had a lot of stress, and I will share with you why I did. But because I had a lot of stress in my life as a young mom, that created a lot of sleep issues, lack of energy issues, definitely something that caused unstable emotions. I struggled with that for many years. And I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned over the years and what is out there, what has been proven is very, very effective, and what I've seen, not only in my life, but in the lives of many others around me. So, the first step is to get out of beta. Now, a lot of people look at me and say, "What are you talking about? Get out of beta." But if you look at this, you can see that your brain has five different brain waves. And you can look at each one of those and see delta is when you are asleep, theta, deeply relaxed. Alpha is a time when we are in a relaxed state, but we are definitely awake. It's a time that we should have a balance of that during the day. And many of us don't have much time in alpha state during the day. We have beta, which is our alert and focused stage. And then we have our gamma, which is our peak performance, our aha moments, those epiphanies that we get. Now, why would we want to get out of beta? Because that is a time where we are alert and focused. Well, our brain actually was never meant to be in beta all day long. Why is it in beta all day long? I'll tell you why. It's because we are glued to technology. When we are on our cell phones all day long, and then we go from cell phones to laptops to computers to television, all of these things keep our body in high stress mode. So, the problem with that also is that we're not able to relax. We can't do any creative thinking. We don't really ponder, think, and that we're always in that high stress mode. And the other problem with that is your system actually creates extra adrenaline and cortisol, which impairs your focus, your creativity, your energy. It impairs your digestion, your sleep, and actually just being a happy, content person. So, being in beta mode all day long actually means your brain is not able to shut down and switch gears and relax at the end of the day. It just puts you in that high stress mode all day long. And the sad thing that I see is that we're training our children. We're starting from a really young age to be hooked to cell phones and to games. And these are high stress games. So we're creating stress in our children from a very young age. So let's talk about some of the things that we can do about it. Create time blocks for technology. There's times to be on it, but there's definitely times to be off of it. And decide when those times are that you are on. I've noticed that just there's very few people that aren't on their cell phones when they're running and jogging and stopping at a stoplight or standing in a line. You know what? We think that we're trying to catch up and multitask, but we miss opportunities to just have normal conversations with people. So take the time as you see this picture, get out in nature, go for a walk. Leave your cell phone home or put it in your pocket. We understand those are safety devices today as well. But find opportunities to just communicate with people Relax your mind, get away from the cell phones, get away from a lot of the technology, and become more aware of the world around you. Number two is to improve your nutrition and digestion. This is a really, really important thing, and it's a huge factor for causing stress today, in that most people are not getting good nutrition. Most people don't really understand that your body requires vitamins, minerals, omega 3s, probiotics, enzymes, fiber, besides the proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and water. Most of us are getting a fair amount of those carbs, like you can see on the left, and those fats and proteins, usually in unhealthy portions and unhealthy foods. But they're not getting the vitamins, minerals, the fibers, the enzymes, the probiotics, and good clean water for cleansing. We need all those. We need to be eating more whole and fresh, because this is what's going to give your body the tools to function properly. If you don't have the tools for your body to function properly, it leaves your body in a state of stress. Your body is working really hard to keep up with the demands, but it can't keep up because you're not supplying it with the tools that it needs. Healthy eating is more than just getting good vegetables in your system. It really is providing your body with these tools. Plus, when it comes to digestion, most people don't know that if you're eating a diet high in processed foods, because they clog your system, it slows down your digestion. With these foods also contain a high amount of chemicals like preservatives, additives, artificial flavors, all of these things, which also slow down your digestion. If you do not adequately supply your body with the nutrients, you can't digest your foods properly. If you don't drink enough clean water during the day, your body cannot cleanse your organs properly. And guess what? Coffee, sport drinks, milk, juices are not water. They may be mostly water, but they're actually just the opposite, because they don't cleanse and they're all acidic. And your body needs good, clean water to cleanse and flush out the toxins. And all of those other drinks don't do that. So it's really, really important to do that. So when your metabolism and your digestion slows down, guess what? So do you. You slow down too. And that's where people lack energy. And again, more stress is created. And then your metabolism and digestion are working long into the night. And that keeps you from sleeping. If we would eat more whole and get those nutrients that we really need to supply our bodies with, our bodies can run more effectively. So you can see on the left, I've included some good wholesome foods and meals, but we also need to have those good healthy supplements too. Many times, even if we're eating the best, our diets have holes. We're not necessarily getting all of the nutrients in balance. So getting good supplements is a really, really important thing too. I have seen studies that have looked at many supplements across the board that are out there available on the market, as even in the health food stores. Many times they contain synthetic components. And those components actually negate the effectiveness of your vitamins and minerals. So it's important to get whole food supplements, and that's why I like doTERRA's choice of supplements. They are whole food supplements. You see the Microplex VMP, the Z Omega, as well as the Alpha CRS. These have a good balance of vitamins, minerals, your antioxidants, your omegas. It also has the essential oils, which improve the absorption, the digestibility, and take it to the cellular level. To me, that's so, so important. The Terrazyme is actually a supplement that supplies your body with the enzymes it needs to help digest your food. It's all digestion, folks. It's all digestion. It's not just about eating, it's about being able to digest and metabolize it. And then your water. is actually even better when you add a few drops of lemon essential oil. Lemon actually pulls the petrochemicals or the toxins from your cells and from your organs, from your tissues, and helps them export, and is a big value to helping your body stay clean and healthy. Now, number three is to raise your energy by exercising. Exercise is so important. We all need exercise, and I know we all know this, but many of us often don't take the time to exercise on a daily basis. If you stop and think about it, the nature of life is to be very active in the day so that you can actually relax and sleep at night. And exercise often overlooked as something that we don't need. I see a lot of diets. You don't even have to exercise. No, you do. You do. We need exercise. But the problem is today, most people have jobs that are sedentary. We are sitting for a good part of the day. We are not up moving and exercising our body like we should. And so when it comes to the nighttime, our body has no ability or reason to have to relax because you've been relaxing all day. And so it's hard to sleep. And that is another reason that we are in high stress mode. We're relaxing during the day instead of being very active, and we're not being able to relax at night. And that does keep your um, body in higher stress mode. It's often been said if you want your body to move, then move your body. There's so many ways that you can exercise, whether it's on a trampoline, going running or jogging around your neighborhood, or out in the open, preferably where there's no traffic. I mean, we don't want to breathe in those petrochemicals. Swimming is great. Doing a workout, join a group, join a spa or a gym, and find ways to exercise. Exercise not only does help you be able to have that energy, but it also reduces stress, and it also helps you sleep better because it supplies your body with extra oxygen. This is so important. We need that extra oxygen to our brain to improve our emotions and stabilize our emotions, as well as being able to sleep at night. So exercising is super, super important for all of those reasons. Now, number four is learn how to relax and prepare for sleep. Super important. And some of the no nos I will go over first. Especially at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you're not watching action movies. Action movies really create a lot of stress. They can create anxiety and fear and emotional issues. If you don't believe me, when somebody else is watching a movie that is in a real intensive part, go and shut it off and see how they react. Usually it's with anger. And it's because they're so built up and so intense that they have a really hard time being able to let go of that. And so it's really important to be able to not watch high action movies at the end of the day. Also, make sure that you're not on high stimulant drinks anytime during the day. Remember, lack of energy is caused from all of these first three things: being in beta mode and not eating the right kinds of foods and not exercising. You don't need any of those. And that actually keeps you from resting at night. I had a friend just contact me within the last couple of weeks and said, how can I go to sleep? And I told her all the things that I would do. And she said, I'm doing all of those. None of those are helping. And I said, well, how about the drinks? Are you drinking caffeine later on in the afternoon and the evening? And she admitted that that was probably the problem. So we got to make sure that we eliminate those things. So also read a book. Sometimes it's exercising, deep breathing, stretching, relaxing. Those are good ways. But one of the things that I have found in preparing for a good night's rest is simply go to bed 8 hours, 8+ hours before you want to get up. Most people go to bed too late and their bodies are wound up. And of course, they're in high stress mode to begin with. And so they really don't sleep well at night. And we need those full 8 hours of sleep. I'm sorry, but most people think they can get by on 6 and 7. Your body really needs that full 8 hours. That's when you regenerate. We are active in the day, remember? And at night, we need to regenerate and we need that quality sleep time. In addition, apply doTERRA essential oils. Now, I have several ways that you can apply the essential oils, and they really, really are super helpful. So, first of all, taking a nice warm bath. I have a recipe with Epsom salts, and I love this. For 2 cups of Epsom salt, I add 10 drops each of Serenity, Wild Orange, and Ylang Ylang essential oils to that. Shake it up. Now, if you're in a bathing tub, like you can see on the left, I call that a bathing tub because it's long and skinny and there's not a lot of water. I see a lot of these great big round tubs. They're not a nice bathing tub. And you have to use 2 or 3 times as much water in order to really enjoy the bath, which to me is counterproductive. It's nice to have a long, skinny bathing tub that actually is curved at the curved so that you can actually relax in it. So if that's the case, if you're using one of those, half a cup, 3/4 to 1 cup is great. And that's all that's needed. If you're in one of these great big oval tubs, that is very uncomfortable, then you'll probably need the whole 2 cups because it's a lot of water in there. So that really helps to calm you and great before you go to bed at night. Typically, what I do personally is I take Serenity, I apply it on the back of my neck and the bottoms of my feet. Most of the time, just the back of my neck, and I have a good night's sleep. If I feel like I need extra help or I've had a particularly active, stressful day, then I will put it on the bottoms of my feet. We also have the adaptive line. It's the essential oil roll on, which you can roll on the back of your neck or bottoms of your feet, behind your ears, temples. That is really, really good for helping you relax. The adaptive soft gels to take internally and the adaptive essential oil to diffuse. You can also diffuse these other essential oils that help you de stress and relax. Diffusing is often a great way to be able to go to sleep at night. I always encourage people to put it by their bed and turn it on 15, 20 minutes before you go to bed so you can smell that aroma. Your body's already being able to relax. So try these and you will see the difference. So a lot of people will say, why essential oils? Why would you add essential oils? How can they really help? Well, essential oils actually accelerate all your natural bodily processes. So if you want to increase your cleansing, accelerate weight loss, raise your metabolism, increase your energy, lift your mood, lower your stress, and accelerate body regeneration at the cellular level, apply essential oils, either topically, aromatically, or internally. All of these ways help to, again, accelerate all your natural bodily functions. And to me, this is so important for regeneration and support. It's just that catalyst that just helps to increase the effectiveness of what you're already doing right. You can do this with the tips that I've shared and by adding the essential oils into your daily routine. I know you can do it. Thanks so much for joining me. And again, let me know if you have questions of any kind. I'm here to help.